Once upon a time, there was a curious little boy named Tom. He lived in a small village at the edge of a vast, mysterious forest. Every day, Tom would stare at the tall trees that seemed to touch the sky, wondering what secrets they held. The grown-ups in the village always warned him, "Stay out of the forest, Tom. It's full of strange creatures and magic." But Tom's curiosity was stronger than his fear. One sunny afternoon, while playing near the edge of the forest, Tom spotted something unusual. A bright, glowing butterfly fluttered past him, leaving a trail of sparkles in the air. Mesmerized, Tom followed it into the woods, forgetting all the warnings. Deeper and deeper he went, until he found himself in a part of the forest he had never seen before. The trees were enormous, their trunks as wide as houses. The air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers, and strange plants glowed softly in the shade. Tom realized he had wandered far from home, but he didn't feel scared. He felt excited. Suddenly, the glowing butterfly landed on a small stone in the middle of a clearing. As Tom approached, he saw that it wasn't just an ordinary stone. It was engraved with symbols and had a faint light shining from within. Curious, Tom touched it. In an instant, the stone began to hum and glow brighter. The ground beneath Tom's feet trembled, and before he knew it, the stone lifted into the air, revealing a hidden staircase spiraling down into the earth. Tom hesitated for a moment, but his adventurous spirit won over. He stepped onto the staircase and descended into the unknown. At the bottom, Tom found himself in a vast underground cavern. The walls sparkled with crystals, and a gentle river of glowing water flowed through the middle. At the far end of the cavern stood a giant door made of gold, with two statues of fierce-looking animals guarding it. As Tom approached the door, the statues came to life, but instead of attacking, they spoke in deep voices. "Only the brave may enter. What is your purpose here, young one?" Tom took a deep breath and replied, "I'm looking for an adventure and want to discover the magic of this forest." The statues looked at each other and nodded. "Then you must prove your courage. Cross the river of light, but be warned, it is not as it seems." Tom walked to the edge of the river. It looked shallow, but as soon as he stepped in, he realized the water was pulling him. He grabbed onto a rock and pulled himself back, heart racing. He needed to find a way across without being swept away. Looking around, Tom noticed a vine hanging from a tree branch above the river. It was just long enough to reach the other side. With determination, he grabbed the vine and swung across, landing safely on the other bank. The statues nodded in approval, and the golden door slowly creaked open. Beyond the door was a breathtaking sight, a magical forest where the trees glowed with every color of the rainbow, and the animals could talk. Fairies fluttered through the air, and a majestic unicorn stood by a sparkling lake. Tom was in awe. He had found the heart of the enchanted forest, a place where magic was alive. But before Tom could explore further, a wise old owl flew down from a tree and landed in front of him. "You are brave, young Tom," said the owl. "But remember, not all adventures last forever. You must return home before the sun sets, or you will be trapped here for 100 years." Tom nodded. As much as he wanted to stay, he knew he had to return. The owl gave him a small crystal, glowing with a soft light. "This will guide you back home, and if you ever wish to return, simply hold it in your hand and think of this place." With the crystal in his pocket, Tom made his way back to the clearing where the stone lay.